Welcome everyone. My name is Mkpurummiriri. I'm a public health pharmacist working as a volunteer with the Harvard University Global Initiative, Nigeria, and I work in the HIV program in Ugep in Cross River State. So I want to take these few minutes to talk to us about methamphetamine, popularly called Mkpurummiriri, around our environment. In the street, this drug is referred to as meth, crystal, or glass. So if you hear any of this, just know it is Mkpurummiriri that is being referred to. And it is a stimulant drug and acts on the central nervous system. Methamphetamine and its amphetamine brothers and sisters are synthetic products, which means they are not found in nature, but they are manufactured in the lab using chemicals. Now, although methamphetamine is a legitimate medicinal product and manufactured professionally, the ones commonly found in the streets are manufactured illegally and are not good to be taken. And worse still, these drugs can be abused. Now, methamphetamine falls under the class of drug we refer to as poisons. Now, poisons are drugs with narrow therapeutic index. Yes, all drugs are poisons, but there are some that the difference between the dose that we use to treat an ailment and the difference between the dose that can cause harm is not big. It's just very narrow. So it's among those drugs we call poisons. Now, in medicine, methamphetamine is not frequently used because of its terrible side effect. What is commonly used is amphetamine, which is also in the class of such drugs. And we use them to treat conditions like attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. This is commonly found in children. It's a condition where a child does not pay attention, does not concentrate at home, does not concentrate in the class. We also have another one called narcolepsy, a condition where somebody is always sleeping, whether day or night, the person is always sleeping, and obesity. And these conditions are treated because... So how is methamphetamine produced in the street? Now, it is worthy to note that most of the ingredients I'm going to list out for you here that are used in manufacturing methamphetamine illegally on their own are not bad because they have their usefulness in other materials that we use in our homes, in the offices, and for day-to-day activities, because those ones are not meant to be consumed. But when you now consume what you're not supposed to consume, that becomes a problem. And because this methamphetamine is manufactured illegally, they don't purify them. After manufacturing any drug, let me take this one back. In the production of drugs, there's what we call quality control and quality assurance. Now, if these drugs are manufactured illegally, there's no quality control and there's no quality assurance, which means some of the harmful materials that are being used in manufacturing this product are left behind in the product. So one can comfortably say that if one should consume illegally manufactured methamphetamine, the person is consuming a very large amount of the raw materials used in its production. And these raw materials, some of them, in short, over 95% of them, are not meant to be consumed. And at that particular dose, which we are not sure of, so one of the ingredients is ephedrine. Ephedrine is a drug. It has its usefulness in taking care of conditions like cold, catarrh, cough. Now, the second ingredient there is acetone. Now, acetone has its usefulness in the manufacturing of nail polish remover and paint thinner. But is acetone bad in the system when consumed? Yes. So what will acetone cause in our body when we consume acetone? It can lead to nose and throat and eyes irritation. It can cause headache. It can make the heart to beat faster. It can even cause menstrual cycle challenges in women. Women will be having irregular menstrual cycle. and it can also lead to coma. Another ingredient they used is anhydrous ammonia. Anhydrous ammonia is one of the ingredients that is used to manufacture various household cleaners. It's not meant to be consumed. So when we consume anhydrous ammonia, what are we exposing ourselves to? What effect will it have in our system? You have kidney and liver problem. You have toluene. Now, toluene on its own is used in the manufacturing of brake fluid. But when you now consume toluene, what will happen? There will be nose irritation, there will be tiredness, there will be confusion, there will be dizziness, and there will be liver and kidney damage, even our skin. Now, benzene is also among the ingredients they use manufacturing this methamphetamine in the street. Now, benzene on its own has its usefulness in so many manufacturing processes. But when benzene is consumed, what do we expect? We expect to see bone marrow disease, anemia. The person will start having shortage of blood. And also, benzene is a carcinogen, which means it can cause cancer when consumed. We also have phosphorus. Phosphorus on its own is an essential part of what the body needs. But in high concentration, what does phosphorus do to our body? It leads to diarrhea, hardening of organs and soft tissues, and it prevents the body from effectively using other minerals like zinc, calcium, and magnesium. So these are some of the harmful effects of those materials that are found in this illegally manufactured methamphetamine. I have just only talked about the illegally Now, I have just talked about the harmful effects of most of those materials used in manufacturing this drug illegally. Let me talk about the harmful effects of this drug to our system, the drug on its own, and not the materials this time around. Now, why do people even consume methamphetamine? It's because of the euphoria. It gives them the feeling of well-being. They are alert, they feel good. That is the only benefits they get to. Now, outside this benefit, what are the dangerous benefits of taking these drugs in high quantity? One is addiction. And because these drugs have addictive tendency, that is why the person that take these drugs always go for them, not minding the terrible side effect that the drug has. Let me tell you some of the terrible side effects of these drugs. Now, this drug can cause heart problems, just like arrhythmia, sudden death, which include stroke, heart attack, increased blood pressure. This drug also can cause mental problem. The people will not be reasoning very well. They will have bipolar illness. This moment they are happy, to that moment they are sad. It can also worsen psychiatric cases. In short, it can even lead to psychiatric cases. People will start seeing things that are not there. They will start hearing voices that are not there. And the drug also can lead to circulatory problems, which means there will be numbness. In short, the drug, methamphetamine, has more negative effects than positive effects. That is why we classify it as poison. And it's not a drug that anybody should take. Because you've listened to me, the manufacturing processes and the materials, in combination with the drug itself, what they have for us is doom and nothing but doom. So please, don't take methamphetamine. Don't even try it at all. Thank you. I'd like to thank Reverend Father Ikenna Nwabara and the Yes Catholic Hangout for organizing this session for us to talk on the health hazards of consuming Mkpurummiriri in the society. May God continue to bless you and the team, and may God give us the resources to keep supporting this ministry. I also thank all of you for making our time to go through these sessions. The floor is open for comments, for contributions, and for questions. Thank you very much.